どうもエブさんです。今回からシャーロックホームズチャプター1をやっていきます。開発元はフロッグウェアでシャーロックホームズのゲームをいくつか出しています。そこの最新作ですね。で、皆さんご存知だとは思いますが、アーサー・コナン・ドイル先生の同名推理小説が原作です。若き日のねシャーロック・ホームズにどんな事件が立ちはだかるのか楽しみで仕方ありません。いつも通りねちょっとした小ネタを挟みながら楽しく攻略していきます。もちろんプラチナを狙っていきますよ。それでは始めましょう。ニューゲーム。
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
That's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Oh, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together. Hey, Sherry, come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
お、動かせるようになったぞ。自分の生まれ育った島に戻ってきたのか。
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Luso, sir.
お、話し
If
か
you
け
need
る。
something, sir, please inquire at reception.
入れんのかな。お、入れた。
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
ご署名。
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room.
コルドナ。
I hope there's a balcony with a view.
コルドナへの帰還。これがホテルか。2階が私たちの部屋。ジョン、お前何やってんだ。
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
お、R2 を押してダッシュできるな。なかなか軽快だぞ動きが。こっか。
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
カジキのセビッチェア。いつ来たんだお前。瞬
Let's
間移動
check
か。
what they have on offer.
レストランのメニュー。 そういえばね、この前ネットフリックスのベイカー街探偵団、
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
あれね全然ダメでした。私なんかねシャー
If
ロック・ホー
seafood's
ム
not
ズ
to your
と
taste, everyone loves Benedict.
超常現象を合体
Our
させたんですけ
poached
ども
eggs
ね。
with hollandaise sauce. If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our
メニュー
poached
を見て
eggs
みよう
with
ぜって。
hollandaise
これメニ
sauce.
ューって
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
霊能力者
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
なんだ。
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
バーにセビチ、ここじゃないの。
Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Okay, time to check if John
Ceviche
found
の皿。
this table for the evening.
お、あそこか。
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
どんな謎解きだ。
Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well
1分
then,
で解ける。
you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right. Let me take a look.
杖。
No matter how long you stare at the stick, it's not going to walk itself to its owner.
この杖。これは何だい。調査する。ぐわ。あ、なるほ
The
ど。
hand
長
grip
押し。
is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
ドンキ。
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven from the Old English name meaning garlic place.
ここが
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
武器。
All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane
Techo.
itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
シャーロックは周囲の人間証拠について尋ねることができる。で、捜査手帳を開き、四角で証拠を固定してから人々に話しかけよう。早速杖で試してみよう。詳しく知るには詳細を押そう。はあ、なるほど。捜査手帳を開いて、あ、これで四角で証拠を固定する。で、これで話を聞いて
Pardon,
みる。
monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
なるほど。 会話をする気がないと。Excuse me?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
一組の夫婦と退役した海軍将校席の3人が席についていた。夫婦はすでに去ったが、海軍将校は外の空気を吸うために庭に出かけた。彼を見つけよう。
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry,
庭に出かけた。
I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
Someone left their cane at my table. I suspect he will want it back.
My apologies, sir, but I wouldn't know how to identify its owner.
So the simplest option ended in failure. That's irritating.
No, what is irritating is you
ズル
can't
をしては
break
ダメ
through
だ。
my
トロ
game,
フィー
Sherry.
獲得しまし
Don't
た。
be so lazy.
ズルをしちゃダメだ。
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help.
いきなり難しいぞ、結構これ。どういうことだろうね。ウェールズ人技師退役軍人って書いてあるんじゃんこれ。この人やん。
Are you able to help me? My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
よし。杖の忘れ物。海軍将校のロード氏や貴族の夫婦と僕らの席についていた。彼らはヨットの話をし、女性は杖をいじり回していた。杖を置いたのは女性の方で、霊能力者に会う際に夫は杖を忘れていったのだろう。これで高齢会の部屋に入るいい理由ができた。
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect
ああ、
excuse
ジ
to
ョン
beat
の
the
賭けに勝っ
seance?
た。
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
こういう、なんだっけ、幽霊会に行くか。
I didn't see the owner, Sherry, so I can't help you find him.
さて、その交友会だっけ、ちょっと、なんだっけ。当然ながら賭けは僕の勝ちだ。高齢会ね、高齢会。霊と会話を交わす会ね。そんなカルトみたいのが流行ってた。どこだそれ。ここなんかあったよな。
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
本当かよ。ここか。
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
観察する。観察。赤く腫れ上がった肌。なんだ、ネクタイこれ。裕福でおしゃれ。高価な新品の服。貴族っぽいな、確かに。あれ、下に行けないぞ。あ、こうか。この指輪。ニンニクの、なるほどね。結婚指輪をしていない。これと同じ、あれだったもんね。杖に入ってたんだ。手？最近誰かを強く殴った。それさっき見ましたね。殴ってるところ。印象指輪と杖に施された紋章から見て、この男がクレイ文教であるのは間違いない。 暇を持て余した英国貴族である彼はヨーロッパ中を旅行して富を浪費している。顔が赤らんでの酒に溺れているからだろう。まだ屈強で健康な体を保っているが、数年でガタが来るだろう。常に酒を煽っているため非常に気性が激しい。なるほど。拳が赤いのはボクシングをたしなみ、体を健康な状態に保っているからだろう。こっちにする？勝手に人物像、勝手でもないと思うけど、まあ。
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
高齢会で何があった？
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
ダイヤについて教
How
え
does
て
a
ほしい。
priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
見て回ります。
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
よし。OK。ダイヤ探しだ、今度は。インタラクト可能なポイント。なるほど。この人はトルコ人使用人、人当たりが良い、友好的。霊能者こいつがな、うさんくさい顔してんな。格好もうさんくさいし、ほとんど意識がない。はははは。まずはちょっとこの辺の証拠を探ってみるか。
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
口紅の跡がある。
Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
これは
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
あとはなんかないか。あ、なんだこれは蝶のブローチ。視点を回す。
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms. The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
あ、なるほどね。はあはあはあ、なるほどなるほど。誰でも触れることができたと。これは
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a séance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see.
Nice and creepy.
このトルコ人、一見関係なさそうな人。
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
あ、それだけ。これは何だい？
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
よし、あんたの話も聞こうではないか。
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
今ここに霊はいる
Do you
か
feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken. This maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait.
犯人は必
I will
ず突き止める。
investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
記憶の宮殿。記憶の宮殿。サリシの亡霊。はあはあ。クレイブン夫人は窓の方を向いていた。こういう高齢会の最中、クレイブン夫人は中庭の窓から反対側の席についていた。ガのブローチ。ルカはガの形をしたブローチを持っている。クレイブン夫人は高齢用の机の向こう側にある何かを指さし悲鳴を上げた。クレイブン卿が霊能者を殴った。クレイブン中庭の目撃者。中庭に目
There may
撃
have
者がい
been
る
an unexpected visitor outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
ちょっと
Pale skin, quickened
喋れ
pulse,
る状態ではない
unsteady
か。
breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
中庭に誰かいた。
Find the stone.
ここ。おや？なんか落ちてるな。何か挟まっている。
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches.
なるほど。
All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
人物の行動をたどるにはまず関連する証拠を画面に固定しよう。その後 R1 で集中モードを起動すると痕跡が表示される。シャーロックは直感に従っておおよその道をたどるため捜査エリア内を探すことを心がけよう。なるほど。これか。これをやって出た。なるほど。その前にオタクさ見てない？そもそも。
May I ask you something?
That's a question I can answer.
庭にいた宿泊客が庭で仕事をしていたメイドを目撃している。高齢会の部屋から悲鳴が聞こえた後、メイドが急いで立ち去ったという。ほう。こっちの方に走っていってるな。はあ。はは。これ、壊れた靴を発見か。ほら、壊れてるな。
Size 4 with a broken heel.
バラ。
Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this
タム
exact
ロホテ
shoe.
ルのメイドは皆同じ靴を履いてい
So
る。
definitely not the ghost of a Raja. Unless... No. What a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
This reminds me of the fairy tale, Sherry. Will you find your princess?
メイド。メイドに話を聞く。ここにいますな、メイドが。ちょっと話を聞かせてくだ
May
さい。
I ask for your assistance?
You look like an honorable man. I have some information for you.
なんだい？従業員の話ではルシアは仕事中に普通の靴を履いていたことで上司から叱責されたらしい。今彼女は上階にある海岸の近くを掃除しているはずだ。絵画の掃除。普通の靴。普通の靴じゃないね、これね。彼女も普通の靴じゃないな。ヒールを履いてないんだ。
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
嘘。いや、嘘言わないで探偵だに
A
しよう。
precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
なんとそう出たか。
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell.
部屋で何を見
Describe
た？
what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
他に何を見
And
た？
that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Oh, you scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
OK。なんだ、あの点が出てるってことは。
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
なるほどね。十分な証拠があれば過去を再現することができる。メイドが幽霊の出撃を目撃した。彼女の話では参加者は机の周りに座って何かに触れていた。エマがメイドを指さした。エマがメイドを指さしたからこうだろうな。だからここは確定なんだろう多分。で2人いちゃおかしいから。でこのタバコ吸ってたのはこの人だからこうでこうじゃないか。確定する。
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
多分じゃなくてエマさんが犯人だなこれね。霊が現れた時現場は混乱に包まれた。エマは悲鳴を上げ霊ではなく窓を指さした。クレイブン教と霊能者はそれに気を取られた。最後にダイヤを持っていた人物はエマのようだ。彼女に話を聞くべきだろう。高齢会の部屋に一人でいた使用人の話ではクレイブン夫妻の部屋は上階の226号室だ。226号室。上階の226どこだ？ここかし
Lady
ら。
Craven is not who she seems. Is not who she seems. Remember? Not who she...
これとこれと周りの目を気にしに行った。お壁に耳あり。トロフィー獲得。ホテルの従業員がエマについて話しているのを耳にした。彼女らの噂によればエマはクレイブン教の本妻ではないかもしれないという。エマは夜しきりに周りに目を気にしながらクレイブン教を酔わせようとしていたらしい。また彼女らによればエマは魚肉用ナイフの使い方を知らなかったという。どういうことだ？部屋はここかとにかく。おっと
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder.
今度はいきなり殺人事件に発展したと。どういうこと？エマの遺体。まずはエマさんを見てみる？うわ、なんか悲惨な顔しとるな。
Strangled with bare hands,
考
judging
察
by
さ
the
れてい
bruises.
る。考察か。これが例のダイヤだな。なんかあんのか証拠が。お。
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
うん。あとはこれか。
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
と何の変哲もない。
A remarkably simple lock.
何の変哲もない鍵。あとこれはお、偽物の底。お
A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
うん。あ、ガのあれだね、これね。
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
ブローチがあったよ、これの。手紙
Several thousand pounds, that's quite a fortune.
数千ポンドある。あとこれはうん。
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
うん、高級娼婦だったのか、エマは。あ、あった、指輪。なんか書いてあったぞ、ここに。はあ。お。
Virtus Audacta Sapit.
勇敢さ、大胆さはじゃあ独特な家訓だな。
A family motto.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
うん。 あとここに賠償金に関する手紙、クレイブン卿、シダによる約束の賠償金がまだ届いておりません。貴殿による不当な行為で私が受けた傷の治療費です。貴殿の言いがかりで私が職を失ったことにご存知でしょう。無実が証明された後も手の怪我のせいで仕事に戻ることはできません。貴殿が無視を決めるつもりならば上訴せざるを得ません。あんまりこの人いろんなとこでいろんな事件を起こしてますな。これは
Someone was not happy with his post.
こっちはクレイブン卿、窃盗の捜査を継続して行っておりますがまだ指輪は見つかっておりません。使用人であるジュポン氏が事件へ関与したことを示す証拠がなく彼を釈放いたしました。進展があり次第連絡を差し上げます。霊能力者225にいるって言ってたな。
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
なるほど。
May I ask for your assistance?
That's a question I can answer.
目撃者は高齢化の部屋を後にしたクレイブン卿にあまり長い時間バーにいないよう忠告していた。
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, sir, I'm afraid I don't know about that.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the séance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
OK もうでも殺人事件が起きてんだけどな。どこだっけにあれどこだっけ。鍵はもらったんですけどここだっけ。あ、ここだよねやっぱ。あ、いた。おーいっぱい。これは
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
これは
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defences against visitors.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the séance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
何なんだ。お、小学科学生で調べることができるものもある。捜査手帳を開き、フラスコのアイコンがついた証拠を見つけよう。科学分析を行うには×を押そう。ちょっと何なのか見てみたいね。これ何？科学分析する。これをリンクで、これリンクで、こうじゃなくて確定する。おお、成功。何だったのこれ。リンが混ぜられたゴムの乳液だとわかる。こんな化学物質を口に含んでおくなんて非常に危険だ。だがもっと凝ったものを期待してたのにとても残念だ。なるほど。
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
ルカさん、もしお時間があるなら屋敷で高齢会をまた開いてくださらないかしら。以前あなたを通して夫と最後の会話をすることができ、私の人生は大きく変わったのです。また夫と話をするのが待ちきれないわ。心からお待ちしています。ごきげんよう、レモン伯爵夫人。で、これは
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the séance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything, and spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
観察する。わずかに変色している。化粧を大量に使った。鼻血を出している。強い力で殴られた。手先は非常に器用。そうなの？痩せていて栄養失調気味。あとはこの手だな。最近ついた擦り傷からわずかに出血。やつれた体、痩せてて栄養失調気味。ルカ・ガリチは痩せ型で蒼白、強く殴られてたため鼻血を出している。栄養失調による病気を隠すために化粧をしている。彼の手と細い指は隠した道具を操作する高齢の技に長けていることを示している。手首には喧嘩でできた真新しいひっかき傷と擦り傷がある。落ちぶれた霊能者。はい。OK。OK なのか？
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits preferred clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
ひっかき傷
Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Sorry, that's beyond my expertise.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
Sorry, that's beyond my expertise.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
なんか怪しいな。
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
はははは。
Do something about it, Holmes.
重要な証拠、記憶の宮殿、ガのブローチ、ガの指輪。ルカとエマは以前に会ったことがある。ルカとエマは同じガの装飾品を持っている。彼らには共通点がある。ちょっと待って。乱暴にも力ずくでルカを部屋に連れて行き、監禁した使用人たちは彼にひっかき傷をつけた。はあ。エマは泥棒であったが、クレイブン卿は使用人たちが盗みに行っていると考えていた。彼女は旅行中に盗みを働いていた。ちょっと待って。ルカはエマが泥棒であることを知っていた。ルカとエマが過去に出会っていたなら、ルカはエマの窃盗癖を知っていたはずだ。どれも、なんか、クレイブン卿は感情を制御できない。クレイブン卿は自分の怒りを制御できる不安定である。エマは考察された。ルカとクレイブン卿の部屋は隣同士だった。鍵は簡単に開けることができる。2つの部屋をつなぐ鍵は簡素なので、ルカは容易に開けることができた。おや？犯人はダイヤを残していった。エマを殺した犯人は遺体の横にダイヤを残していった。クレイブン卿はダイヤを持っているエマを見つけた。クレイブン卿が部屋に戻ると、ちょうどエマがダイヤを隠しているところであった。どっちだろう。だとルカはエマに濡れ衣を着せられたことを知っていた。エマが泥棒であることを霊能者のルカが知っていたなら、彼女に窃盗の濡れ衣を着せられたことも分かっただろう。これをこうすると、エマが自分から盗みを働いたことを知ったクレイブン卿は激怒した。そのパターンだよな。ちょっと待てよ。これとこれなんじゃないかな。ルカのひっかき傷は使用人につけられたものだ。もみ合いになった時につけられた。そうすると、でこれで犯人はルカ・ガリチだ。エマは霊能者のルカにダイヤを盗んだ罪を着せようとした。復讐心に駆られたルカはエマを殺害した。犯人はルカ・ガリチは警察に全てを話すことができたはずだが、彼はエマを殺さずにはいられなかった。ルカは自分の命のために戦った。逮捕されればルカは過去の行いにより死刑を免れないだろう。エマにもそれが分かっていた。彼の逃亡を許して新たな人生を始めさせてやろう。ちょっと待って。なるほどね。クレイブン卿にはエマを殺す時間があった。クレイブン卿には僕が到着するまでエマを殺す十分な時間があった。絶好の機会。クレイブン卿が酒を飲んでいる間に犯人はエマを殺害した。こうするとだよ。そうで、これをこうしないといけない、多分ね。で、犯人はクレイブン卿だ。クレイブン卿は気性がとても激しい。エマが自分から盗みを行っていると知った彼は怒りに駆られて彼女を絞殺した。 クレイブン教に裁きを下す。自分の感情を制御できないクレイブン教は金と権力を利用して罪を逃れることができる。彼に裁きを下さなければならない。クレイブン教は窃盗事件の犠牲者だ。エマの犯罪歴から考えて彼女を殺したのは正当防衛だった。どっちもありえるんだなこれ。ちょっとどっちなんだろう、わかんないなこれ難しいなこれさ。もしかして冤罪とかあんのかね。すっげえ迷うな。こういうゲームか。間違った犯人を言っちゃうパターンもあるのかなこれ。いやーでもねルカっぽいんだよな。やる？クレイブンさんだってお金とかいっぱい持ってんだよ。まあ気性が荒いってだけで勢いで殺しちゃったってこと？そんなんで人生棒に振るかね。棒に振るかもねわからん。ちょっとまあ間違ってもいいからこっちにしてみる。クレイブンさんに裁きを下す。ほら
I did not do it. You know that.
よし。糾弾する。
I cannot cover for you, Lord Craven. The facts are conclusive. You murdered your mistress.
It wasn't me. You have no proof, not a whit.
You entered the room just as Miss Emma was hiding the diamond. Discovering that she was the thief was the final straw.
Preposterous! I didn't know a thing about it until you showed me her stash.
A couple of whiskies go down fast for an alcoholic. That left you plenty of time for murder.
That's ridiculous. I am no alcoholic, and there are witnesses who will attest I was there for at least a quarter of an hour.
You have bruised knuckles, and you look a mess. The poor woman fought for her life, and you bear all the evidence.
This whole evening was a mess. You know I got into a scuffle with the medium in the seance room. Nothing has changed since then.
There's plenty of proof, sir. The police would certainly arrest you.
You scoundrel. You said you would help me. I had nothing to do with it, as you will soon see.
You are dangerous, Lord Craven. Beating your servants is one thing, but murder is another. You will not get away with this.
I'll get out of this, Mr. Holmes, and I swear I'll find you. I will find you! Don't you bastards dare touch me! Holmes, you'll rue the day you gave me my cane when it comes swinging at your head!
If Craven wants to claim his innocence, he should be more careful how he talks.
Money talks too, Sherry. Let's hope it's not too loud.
ダイヤの原石トロフィーを獲得しました。
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
オッケー。サリシの日の亡霊クリアだ。捜査手帳。おお、なるほどね。母の愛。これでね、マップを見れるんだな。まあすごい広いってわけでもないんだが、そこそこ大きいね。そこそこ大きいです。でこれがいろいろあるんだね。さてこっからどう起こるのかっつう感じだね。じゃあ今回はねちょっとキリがいいのでこの辺にします。じゃあ今度か次回新たな事件に立ち向かっていこう。よかったらコメント高評価チャンネル登録お願いします。諦めない心でプラチナトロフィー。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。失礼します。